The two biggest mistakes people make when starting an Amazon business is one, they rush. And what do I mean by rush? I mean they rush into finding products and launching products because they're excited and they're anxious, which I get it. Starting a new business, and especially one that can change you and your family's life, is exciting. But I want you to understand that this is a marathon and not a sprint. And I can't tell you the amount of times that I've seen people who literally should have been crushing it, their business end up flopping because they rushed and they launched a bad product, or they had an IP claim, so on and so forth. So what I want to tell you guys is, when you're getting started, understand that you're playing the long-term game, right? That this is chess, not checkers. And what I mean by rushing, and the biggest mistake I see, is when people launch products, they have metrics that they want to follow. They have their freedom formula. They sacrifice or they compromise for a product that's doing a little bit less or that's not as good. That way they can just get started. So I want to let you know, give yourself permission to take your time. You have to understand, a lot of people go to college for 3 to 5 years to be able to make 50, 60 grand a year. You're trying to build a business that's going to make you 5 figures or 6 figures income in a few months. So be patient, because that's one of the 3 pillars, which is patience, persistence, resilience. Identify your freedom formula. If you don't know what that is, watch my other video on the freedom formula, and make sure that you stick to your metrics on finding that product. Number 2, the second biggest mistake that I see people make is that they're uneducated or undereducated when starting this business. Listen, this is a real business and you can get real results, but it takes real effort, real sacrifice, and real information that's actually practical. You wouldn't go to a mechanic with a degree from YouTube. You wouldn't go to a doctor who learned from YouTube. Don't make the same mistake when starting your business and try to start a 5 or 6 or 7 figure business with education that you get all over the place on YouTube. YouTube is very helpful, and YouTube is something that I love watching for little pieces of knowledge and motivation and information. But do not confuse YouTube for an entire education. That's why it's important to learn from someone who has been where you are and where you want to go, and someone who knows step by step exactly what to do. And that's why I recommend, and not because I'm a course creator, not because I have multiple programs and mentorship, but I did it this way, and I failed 3 products. It took me a lot longer to start. I lost countless amounts of money, and I'm not gonna get into that story, but I'm here to tell you the main goal, guys, is to save time, save money, and save headaches. And the easiest way to do that is to fast track your success by learning a proven formula, like the AMZ formula. Irregardless if you go with my program or you go with someone else's program, do yourself the justice, save yourself the headache, make sure that you're getting an actual education. You're not just scrambling bits and pieces all over the internet, because chances are you're gonna lose a lot of money, a lot of time, and you're gonna have a lot of issues. For more content and videos like this, make sure that you turn all of the notifications on my Instagram account. That way you're notified of every video, post, and live Q&A that I do. Also, check out more videos on my YouTube channel at Joshua Crisp on YouTube. There's over 100 plus videos similar to this in all around entrepreneurship. And for 50% off all services as well as softwares that AMZ Hunter offers, make sure you check out www.amzhunter.com and use promo code HUNTER50.